Video number 232, decimal notation. Convert the following decimals to fractions. Here we have a 9 in the first decimal place. That is the tenths position, TENTHS. Here we have 501, but the 1 is in the thousandths position. Thousand, and then THS, so thousandths. The 42, that would put us at 42 100ths. And then we have 9,999 ten thousandths with a TH. So we go ahead and convert those. And one of them does reduce, the 42 over 100 does reduce to 21 over 50. And just to reiterate and re-explain what fractions mean, if you had a 1,000 piece puzzle, this would mean that you have 501 out of those pieces. That's what this 0.501 would mean. Okay? Let's move on to the next one. Here we have whole numbers mixed with decimals. So now we have more than 6. Well, how much more than 6? Well, maybe you have 6 full puzzles and then 35 out of 100 pieces of another, right? This you have 15 puzzles and then 4 pieces out of a 100 piece puzzle of the 16th puzzle, right? Then you have 9 puzzles, and then on the next puzzle you only have 6 out of the 1,000 pieces. So we don't quite have 10, we just barely have more than 6. That's how this all works out. So then we would just convert, because the 35, it's 35 100ths, so therefore 6 and 7 20ths with a TH. 15 and 4 100ths. This is interesting because the 4 is in the second position. That's why we would do 4 100ths. It's not just 4 over 10, it's wherever the 4 is at. If the 4 would have been in the third spot, we would have put 1,000 here. So that would have been with 2 zeros in the front. We only have the 1 0. So 2 decimal places, 2 zeros. 3 decimal places, 3 zeros. It's pretty simple. It all works out the same. Reduce to 4 over 100, so therefore you have 15 and 1/25. 9.006, as this is commonly called by the scientists, it's really 9 and 6 1,000ths. And reduce the fraction. Next, rewrite into dollars only. So right now we have $493.72. This is the one time we would say "and" in mathematics, when we have a decimal. That indicates "and." It indicates we went from dollars down to cents. Okay? Then in the second question, we're going to go, there's a 5 out of 1 million chance to win a local lottery. What's the chance as a decimal? Here we go. So $493.72. There's no comma. There is a hyphen between 90 and 3. So it's 493 and 72 out of $100. Okay? So notice the cents are not used. This is what you would use for a checkbook. Now, notice there's no comma after 100. The comma would only come after an actual comma in the problem. So let's say it was 1,493 and 72 cents. Okay? In this case, we would say 1,000, comma 493 and 72 over $100. So we would only put commas in the written word in the places that have commas in the number. So it would be 1,000, comma 493 and 72 over $100. All right, now there's a 5 out of 1 million chance to win a local lottery. What's the chance as a decimal? So there's our 5 out of 1 million. So therefore, what we would need to do is put the 5 in the right decimal place. We wouldn't put it here, that's 5/10. That would have been 5 over 10. That's a pretty easy lottery. This would be 5 over 100, 5 over 1,000, 5 over 10,000, 5 over 100,000. Therefore, 5 over 1 million. Notice how you can always double check your work. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 zeros. Notice how the 5 is in the 6th place after the decimal. So this is the basics of converting decimals to fractions with a couple of common problems at the end. All right, see you in the next one.